Yeah, it's very exciting. It's the first time I'll play international cricket in Sri Lanka. A number of our players haven't played a whole lot here. To come to a ground like this, which is spectacular, and to play, we played a test in Bangladesh last week, and then to have two here, we've kind of gone from having 3 test matches in 5 or 6 years to having 3 in 3 weeks. So it's very exciting, and we're looking forward to the challenge. Yeah, it's obviously COVID had an impact on that, and there was a lot of different fixture changes, so that put a halt to it. But yeah, it's very difficult. Obviously the World Test Championship takes up a lot of time, and but we've got to be grateful for what we have now. We've obviously not had a lot of Test cricket, but now we have 2 tests against a really strong team. We've got one in Lords coming up, and we've got a couple at the end of the year. So it's nice to be able to put the whites on again, and we have a lot of inexperienced guys. A lot of our guys haven't played a lot of first-class cricket, so it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough learning, but a great opportunity. I think that's our big word for the week: opportunity. Yeah, I think it probably didn't spin as much as we thought it would in Dhaka. I think they were a bit surprised by how flat the wicket was. We managed to take 13 wickets over the Test match, which was challenging because the wicket was so good. We had one good day with the bat where we batted for the day, but a lot of it was we're learning on the job in Test cricket. We're not, like I said, we don't have a number of first-class games under our belt for experience, so we know how challenging it's going to be here. Sri Lanka have got a really good record here in Galle, and it'll be testing, but that's, I suppose, it's Test cricket. We didn't think it would be easy, so we're going to enjoy ourselves and just try to do our best and see where we end up at the end of the week. Yeah, I think last week showed that we've got a number of players who can step up to the mark. Lorcan Tucker scored his first Test 100 in his first match. Harry Tector had 2 50s in the game. Andy McBride took 6 wickets and got 70 runs. So the potential is there. I think it's just trying to get that exposure and more games under the belt and more red ball cricket, because in my opinion red ball cricket is where you learn the fundamentals of the game, and then you can go and expand your game to T20 and stuff like that. So we knew we had good international players because they've done it in 50 overs and 20 overs, but Test cricket is very different. You have to extend that skill set for longer. So hopefully this test we'll have learned from last week and we can bring it into this week. No, I think it was a long time ago. I think there's been maybe Boyd Rankin, Owen and Ed Joyce were 3 of Ireland's best players who were playing in Ireland at a time where you couldn't get to the highest level, which was Test cricket. Ed Joyce came very close to playing Test cricket. Boyd Rankin did play Test cricket for England, but now that we do have that Test cricket, we have 19 full-time contracts, so it's very different to what it was back then. And obviously Owen's gone on to to be one of England's greatest ever captains. So I certainly think at the time he made the right decision.